The hero's quest represents a classic narrative arc where an individual embarks on an adventure, faces challenges, and emerges transformed. This concept, prevalent in myths and literature, signifies the journey towards self-discovery and achievement. In the context of he slays Chimera with Pegasus, wins glory, then aims to fly to Olympus itself, the hero's quest is pivotal as it captures the essence of ambition, courage, and the duality of success and hubris. The hero's initial triumph in slaying the Chimera with the help of Pegasus is an emblem of bravery and skill, earning him glory and admiration. This mirrors the journey of individuals who achieve remarkable feats through determination and talent. However, the hero's subsequent ambition to reach Olympus, a realm reserved for gods, highlights the temptation to transcend mortal limitations, embodying the idea that accomplishments can fuel unsustainable aspirations. A real-world parallel can be seen in historical explorers like Icarus and Daedalus, whose legendary attempt to escape Crete with wings crafted from feathers and wax resulted in Icarus's downfall due to his hubris in flying too close to the sun. Modern examples include entrepreneurs who revolutionize industries but face ruin when overreaching beyond prudent risk, reminding us of the thin line between boldness and arrogance. This narrative serves as a cautionary tale. While success deserves celebration, it demands wisdom to recognize human limitations. Supporters of this viewpoint argue that ambition should be grounded in humility, suggesting that true glory lies in the pursuit of excellence without overstepping bounds. Conversely, critics might claim that ambition is inherently limitless, and only through bold attempts do boundaries shift. Skeptics could argue that equating success with impending ruin discourages risk-taking and innovation. This concept intricately connects to the main topic, setting the stage for the dramatic fall. Zeus's intervention with a gadfly, causing Pegasus to buck and the hero to crash, illustrates divine retribution against overreachers. The narrative emphasizes that while the gods, or fate, in a broader sense may reward bravery, they unequivocally punish those who mistake excellence for entitlement. This serves as a moral lesson underscoring the need for balance between ambition and humility, impacting the hero's trajectory by transforming him from glorified warrior to humbled wanderer. Through this prism, the hero's quest becomes a timeless allegory of the human condition, echoing the universal struggle to find equilibrium between aspiration and recognition of one's limitations. The tale of slaying the Chimera with Pegasus and the subsequent downfall illustrates a powerful mythological narrative about human ambition and divine intervention. This story revolves around a hero who achieves great feats with the help of Pegasus, a legendary winged horse, by defeating the fearsome Chimera. It's a classic tale of heroism rewarded, yet it turns into a poignant lesson as the hero, in his hubris, attempts to ascend to Olympus, the realm of the gods, feeling entitled to join their ranks. The significance of this story lies in its exploration of themes like ambition, hubris, and the boundaries between mortals and gods. It emphasizes the rewards of bravery and success, but warns against the dangers of overreaching ambition and the sense of entitlement that often accompanies it. This narrative underscores the idea that with success comes the responsibility to remain humble, as the gods may reward courage, but not arrogance. In the real world, this myth echoes in tales such as Icarus, who flew too close to the sun, and contemporary stories of successful individuals whose unchecked ambition led to their downfall. For example, the corporate executives who achieve rapid success but then engage in unethical practices due to a sense of invincibility illustrate a modern chimera myth. Another instance is athletes reaching great heights only to fall prey to scandal, thinking themselves impervious to consequences. There is a strong opinion that success should be a catalyst for further growth and humility rather than an excuse for entitlement. This lesson is valuable today as societies celebrate achievements but also emphasize accountability and integrity. However, challenges arise in balancing ambition with humility. Some argue that ambition drives innovation and progress, questioning whether fear of divine or moral retribution might stifle potential. Controversies also exist in distinguishing between confidence and hubris. Critics might argue that mythological teachings like this one promote fear of ambition, suggesting that ambition's role is chiefly a cautionary tale rather than a positive force. However, it can be argued that the lesson is not to diminish ambition, but to recognize its limits. Ultimately, this point ties back to the central narrative by reminding us that glory and achievement should lead to self-awareness and respect for boundaries. It enriches the main topic by highlighting the virtues of bravery and cautioning against the pitfalls of entitlement, challenging the audience to reflect on their paths to success and the humility needed to sustain it. The conquest of the Chimera marks the beginning of an epic saga of courage and hubris. This event underscores the hero's initial triumph in slaying the formidable Chimera, a mythical creature symbolizing chaos and impossibility, with the aid of the majestic winged horse, Pegasus. This conquest not only establishes the hero's strength and bravery, but also serves as a critical turning point, showcasing the formidable heights one can reach when prepared to confront daunting challenges. It's a testament to human ingenuity and valor, traits highly revered in myth and society. The importance of the Chimera's conquest lies in its symbolic representation of the hero's initial rise to glory. It illustrates how extraordinary feats bring recognition and esteem in the eyes of both mortals and, initially, the gods. This event is pivotal as it sets the stage for the hero's subsequent endeavors and underlines the potential rewards for those who dare to confront fearsome adversaries. It highlights the power of collaboration, as Pegasus's role is indispensable in achieving victory, mirroring how teamwork often leads to success in real-world scenarios. In contemporary society, this concept resonates through examples such as groundbreaking scientific achievements or entrepreneurial breakthroughs, where individuals or teams tackle seemingly insurmountable challenges, earning acclaim and success. Consider the moon landing or the development of revolutionary technologies like the Internet. Achievements that required courage, vision, and partnership, akin to the hero's journey against the Chimera. Opinions supporting this idea often celebrate the symbol of heroic conquests as a source of inspiration, motivating individuals to strive beyond their perceived limitations. Proponents argue that such narratives encourage the pursuit of excellence and foster innovation. However, the themes intertwined with the hero's journey also entertain potential challenges and controversies. Critics argue that glorifying such conquests might overshadow the collaborative efforts behind such successes, potentially promoting an exaggerated sense of individual heroism that neglects collective contributions. Moreover, there can be a fine line between valor and hubris, as excessive pride may lead to downfalls, evidenced in the hero's later misguided attempt to reach Olympus. This triumph directly connects to the story's broader narrative, underscoring the eventual growth of pride in the hero, setting up the tragic twist. It serves as a reminder that while bravery can yield rewards, an inflated sense of entitlement, arising from earlier victories, invites divine or existential repercussions. This interplay between triumph and downfall reinforces the moral that true success necessitates humility, a balance often overlooked. The tale of the hero slaying the Chimera with Pegasus and subsequently attempting to fly to Olympus weaves a rich narrative about human ambition, the allure of glory, and the fine line between confidence and hubris. In this myth, the hero achieves great feats, earning accolades and reverence by partnering with the divine creature Pegasus to defeat the fearsome Chimera. However, blinded by his success, the hero overreaches by aiming to ascend to Olympus, the realm of the gods. This act of hubris, or excessive pride, prompts Zeus to send a gadfly to sting Pegasus, causing the beast to buck and the hero to fall to earth, alive but shattered, left to wander in obscurity. This myth serves as a timeless warning that while bravery and prowess are commendable and rewarded, confusing success with entitlement or attempting to transcend mortal limitations often leads to one's downfall. This underscores the importance of humility and self-awareness in juxtaposition with one's ambitions. In the modern context, real-world examples of this narrative play out in various industries, like technology and finance, where individuals or companies reach great heights only to tumble by ignoring the boundaries of ethics or overestimating their invincibility. Consider the fall of Enron, whose executives soared on the wings of financial success, only to crash due to greed and deceit. They mistook their rapid rise for invulnerability. Prominent opinions support the moral of this myth, underscoring the idea that success requires not only talent and courage, but also the wisdom to remain grounded. Thought leaders like Warren Buffett emphasize the importance of integrity and caution in the face of success, warning against the perils of overconfidence. However, this concept isn't free from challenges or controversies. Critics might argue that ambition and striving to break limits are catalysts for innovation and progress. Yet, the counterbalance of humility is essential to avoid perilous pitfalls. The hero's journey and subsequent fall deeply influence the broader narrative of myths. The balance between aspiration and acceptance of human limitations is vital. This mythological framework cautions against the seductive nature of success, paralleling our current worldly endeavors. By embodying this lesson, societies and individuals can potentially align their ambitions with realistic perspectives, avoiding the wrath of their own metaphorical gods.